If you want a really good sales job, you need to ask really good questions during the interview. So in this video, I'm going to give you 14 great questions to ask, and including a bonus question that will separate you from the rest of the pack. Now, if you're the manager who's interviewing the salespeople, the vice president, the sales manager, you need to pay attention too, because these questions may come at you, and if you don't have an answer to these questions, you may lose a really good salesperson. And it costs 2 to 3 times more to replace and train a new salesperson than it does to hire one. But this video is really for you salespeople out there who are looking to make a switch and land a great sales job. So here we go. Let's start with a couple easy questions that you could ask just to kind of get everything going. Number 1, how many salespeople do you have in the department? It's an easy question, kind of puts the interviewer in a relaxed mode, and they should know that answer. If they don't know that answer, you already have a problem. Number 2, ask the person doing the interviewing, how is the department organized? This will be your first tip-off. It's an easy question, but it'll be your first tip-off to see how well they're organized where you're applying. You want to join a company that is extremely well organized, has good sales processes, and a number of other things that will help you to succeed. Number 3, how many salespeople made quota last month, last quarter, last year? This is a good question because it'll give you an idea on how realistic it is that you're going to make the kind of money that they advertised that got you in the door in the first place. The people set quotas as to what they wish would happen or what they hope will happen. You need to find out how realistic your chances are of making that quota, especially if your total compensation is based on your making that quota. Number 4, what has been the sales growth percentage over the last couple of years? You want to work for a company that is really growing and doing well. You don't want to join one that's going in the opposite direction. It's a good question to ask, and if you're the one getting the question, be honest. You don't want to lie or mislead your candidate because it's only going to cause you problems down the road. But as a salesperson, you want to join an organization that's on the upswing. Even if it's just starting out, that's okay. You can make a great contribution and be part of a good success story moving down the road. Number 5, do you have an active sales playbook? This question is a real tip-off. If they don't have an active sales playbook, they don't have a really organized method for you to succeed and get up to speed really quickly. So you want to find out if they have a sales playbook, if they even understand what that term is about. If they don't have one, that's kind of a red flag for you. So you want to be really careful with that one. Number 6, which CRM system do you use? Easy question, but you better get it defined for you. It also lets the interviewer know that you know your way around CRM systems. And if they use a CRM system that you're familiar with, you'll get up to speed much more quickly. Number 7, what are the top 3 or 4 metrics or KPIs that you track? And do you track them weekly, monthly, quarterly? This is really important to know because you want to hear from them that they're tracking really important things. Sales conversions to phone calls, percent of quota made, the important things. What you don't want to hear are stats and things that just don't move the needle in sales because it's an indication that they're more concerned with administrative work rather than really studying what's pushing sales forward and helping you make your quota. Number 8, do you have predefined sales cadences? So sales cadence is just a series of steps that you walk through with each prospect that you call on. A team and a company that has organized sales cadences hopefully has tried them, tested them, tweaked them, and they know what works. That will help you get up to speed much more quickly. And it's important to know that, and it'll give you another good tip-off on if they're the right company you want to go to work for. Number 9, what percent of your leads are inbound? This will give you a good indication of how well their marketing works. And then ask, what conversion rate do you get on the inbound leads that come in? It'll let you know, like I said, how their marketing works, how well it works. And you'll spend a lot of your time prospecting most likely, but having some inbound leads to help you and fill up your pipeline will be helpful as well. So it's important to ask that question. If you're enjoying this video, please just take a second and hit the subscribe and notification buttons if you haven't already. Thank you. Let's get back to the video. Number 10, how are the new salespeople onboarded? You want to know if they have a plan, what their plan is for you to help you get up to speed quickly and succeed. If you're hiring someone, you better have an onboarding plan, because the worst thing that could happen is when your new salesperson shows up day one and they're just looking around and they have no idea what's supposed to happen next. So you need to find that out early and make sure you ask that question. Number 11, how are your salespeople trained in an ongoing basis? You want to know if they invest in their salespeople on an ongoing basis. You want to be with a company that values professional development, your development. So make sure you ask that question. And it's okay to drill down and say, well, what kind of training have you delivered for the salespeople in the past? Those type of questions. Really dig in and find out how they're going to invest in your career development. That's the kind of company you want to work for. Number 12, what do you consider to be a marketing qualified lead, MQL, and a sales qualified lead? You can get into the differences later and find out what each ones are, but you're asking that question. You want to know if they have a process in place that distinguishes between MQL and SQL and how each one of them is handled. And if the lead, if it goes from marketing qualified to sales qualified, what the handoff looks like. Make sure you ask that question. It'll make it look like you really know what you're talking about. Number 13. How do you divide up incoming leads? What you want to do is make sure with this question is to understand from the interviewer how level the playing field is. You want to make sure that all the leads just don't go to one person. And if it's based on performance, you want to know that up front so you can get your share of the incoming leads. And it'll put the interviewer on notice that you're looking at this. So it's really a good question to ask. Number 14. What made you join and stay with the company? Now you're letting them do a little selling on their own. You want to hear how well they sell the company and why they stay with the company. You want to hear the good things, and there probably are, so long as they're being honest with you and they're there answering the questions and interviewing you. So there's probably good things with the company, but you want to hear it from them because it will also help you to sell the company down the road to your customers. Number 15, in addition to sales, what other contributions could I make to the company? This is a good question. Let them know you're a team player. You're not just in it for yourself, but you're in it to help the entire organization. And you want that to come across in the interview. Number 15, what would success look like after I join, maybe 3 months down the road, 6 months down the road, 9 months down the road? You want to ask that question because you want to see if the expectations are set correctly and you know what their expectations are of you, and to find out if the expectations are realistic. A lot of it will depend on the dollar size of the product or service that they sell, but you want to get that understanding up front. Number 16, and this question will reveal a lot. You ask, at the end of the interview, what questions didn't I ask that I should have asked you? This gets them thinking and talking, and mostly what they're thinking about is, what a good question that was. This person really knows their stuff and knows how to ask good questions and uncover things the way we want them to uncover them with our customers and our prospects. So save that one till the end, but it's a really good question to ask, and that particular question will separate you from everybody else who's interviewing for this position. Well, there you have it. I think I put in a couple extra questions there for you, but they're all really good and they will all help you. What it's going to do is show the person who's interviewing you that you don't just wing it, that you're a professional, that you come prepared, and that you're ready to go to work, and they would be crazy not to hire you. So I wish you luck with these questions. And by the way, if you're hiring someone, you better know the answer to these questions, because if you don't, you will maybe pass and miss a really good sales candidate. So I hope these questions help you. I wish you great success, and please let me know how it goes for you. I'd love to hear about it. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful or valuable, please hit the subscribe and notification buttons. You'll be notified whenever I come out with a new video that can help you, and I'll be encouraged to make more of them. Thank you.